Demis Hassabis is stepping back as CEO of Google DeepMind, and Jeff Dean is leaving the company entirely. There is a clear changing of the guard happening today.
Welcome to 5-Minute AI News for Thursday, August 6th, 2026. We are also tracking the official end of Google Assistant, plus an important federal court ruling about how AI shopping agents operate online.
Let's start with that leadership shakeup. Demis Hassabis is transitioning out of day-to-day management as Google DeepMind CEO. He will become Alphabet's chief scientist and remain chair of DeepMind while continuing to lead Isomorphic Labs.
Taking his place as the new DeepMind CEO is former CTO Koray Kavaghoglu. Kavaghoglu has been instrumental in many of the lab's past breakthroughs, so he is well positioned for the role. But perhaps the more surprising departure is legendary executive Jeff Dean. He is leaving Google after 27 years to launch a new AI startup called Discovery Loop.
Discovery Loop will focus on using artificial intelligence to accelerate the process of scientific discovery. This is a clear shift in Google's research strategy as it competes with top rivals.
It really underscores the ongoing trend of top talent leaving established tech giants to build their own ventures. Seeing someone with a 27-year tenure step away to found a startup says a lot about the current state of the industry.
It certainly does. The brain drain is real, and the new leadership at DeepMind will have to navigate a very competitive landscape.
Speaking of Google, the company has announced it is permanently shutting down Google Assistant on Android and Wear OS starting September 4th, 2026. The Gemini AI model will completely take over voice control duties across smartphones, tablets, smartwatches, and Android Auto over the coming weeks. This marks the official end of Google's deterministic voice assistant era. Replacing a deterministic system entirely with a large language model is an interesting transition. It will test whether probability-based generative AI can reliably match the execution of simple, everyday device commands.
Users have come to expect flawless execution when setting a timer or turning on a smart light. An LLM-based system has to get those basic tasks right every single time without hallucinating.
Exactly. We will see how smooth the transition is once that September 4th sunset date arrives.
Moving over to Meta, their superintelligence labs just launched the beta version of Muse Code. This is a terminal-based coding agent powered by the new Muse Spark 1.2 model.
The agent is designed to plan changes, write code, and validate results across large, complex software repositories. What sets it apart is that it utilizes asynchronous background agents that remain active for the entire session.
That persistent approach is quite different from agents that spawn for just one individual task. It offers a more robust method for enterprise-scale software engineering.
The technical details are particularly interesting. Because it was co-trained with a harness on long-horizon work, it features a local append-only event log.
Right, which makes the runtime replay exact and restart safe after crashes. If a process drops, the agent can pick right back up where it left off without losing the context of the repository.
Over in the social media space, Reddit is rolling out automated moderation tools powered by large language models. The suite helps moderators manage their communities and flag bad behavior.
They're currently expanding these tools to new subreddits, with a full site-wide launch planned for later this year. The goal is to rely more on AI for abuse prevention.
By doing that, Reddit hopes to eventually reduce community reliance on traditional gatekeeping metrics. Things like account age requirements and karma points have long been used to filter out spam.
But those same filters often create friction for legitimate new users trying to participate. If the AI models can effectively catch abuse, those karma barriers could be lowered.
It is a delicate balance. Moderators are protective of their communities, so these automated tools will need to prove they can handle the nuance of different subreddit rules.
In policy news, we have an important legal development regarding AI agents. A U.S. federal appeals court has overturned an injunction that Amazon had secured against Perplexity's AI shopping agents.
The court ruled that it is the human users who are accessing Amazon's platform, rather than the startup itself. This is the first federal appeals court decision addressing whether AI agents can lawfully act on online platforms on behalf of users.
It sets a significant legal precedent that could protect the entire AI agent ecosystem. If agents are viewed legally as extensions of the human user, it changes how platforms can restrict them.
Platforms will have a much harder time blocking automated assistants if the courts continue to view the human as the primary actor.
That ruling will certainly be closely watched as companies like Google and DeepMind continue to push the boundaries of what these agents can do.
That is all for today. Please remember to like, subscribe, and leave a review for us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
It really helps the show grow. Thanks for tuning in and have a great day.
Grainger knows when you're a procurement manager for an office park, you're not managing one building, you're managing all of them. And to stay ahead, you need to see through walls and around corners. Lights about to fail, filters ready to clog, HVAC on its last leg. If you wait until something breaks, you're already behind. Count on Grainger for quality products, easy reordering, and 24/7 support. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.